So what if you're looking to buy or sell a home? Understanding the real estate market is key to making the best decisions. So, for example, what if you're a buyer, but there's hardly any homes on the market to choose from? Or what if you're a seller and there's a ton of competition from other homes for sale? How do these and other market conditions impact you? These are questions that we hear from first-time home buyers all the time. So today we're going to answer these questions by breaking down the basic differences between a buyer's market and a seller's market. Now, these two market conditions can have a big impact on home prices, competition, and your ability to negotiate. So whether you're a buyer looking for the best deal or a seller trying to simply maximize your home's value, this video will help you navigate the process with confidence. So let's dive into it. Let's start things off with a buyer's market. Now, a buyer's market happens when there are simply more homes available than there are buyers. Now, this inventory simply means buyers have more choices, and that alone shifts the power to their favor. One of the biggest signs of a buyer's market is how long homes sit on the market, which is generally speaking over 90 days. And because there aren't as many buyers competing for properties, homes take longer to sell. This also leads to decreased competition, where in many cases, buyers aren't having to battle for multiple offers or bid over asking price just to get a home. With more supply and less demand, prices tend to be lower and buyers have stronger negotiating power. Now, this means that they can often request seller concessions, negotiate repairs, or even get closing costs covered. So here's an example. Let's say you're negotiating to buy a home in a buyer's market. Given that the power is in your corner, you might ask the seller to pay for certain concessions, like title fees, appraisal fees, inspection fees. Heck, you might even ask the seller to foot the bill on a home warranty. There are all sorts of concessions that you can ask in a buyer's market that will sweeten the deal for you and save you money as well. So if you're a buyer in this type of market, now is the time to shop around, compare options, and negotiate terms that work in your favor. But if you're a seller, well, you'll need to be a little strategic on this. On one hand, you're going to need to do what you can to make your home stand out from the crowd. Because think about it, everybody's trying to accomplish the same thing that you are. So you can do this by having the home professionally staged, ensuring that the curb appeal is spot on, or offering incentives to buyers, like including the play set in the backyard and a hot tub on the patio that wasn't fixed to the property and you originally planned to take. Include that in your sales price. Even more importantly for sellers in a buyer's market is to price your home competitively. Pricing high in a buyer's market just does not work in your favor. It will likely mean that your home is going to linger on the market even longer. So instead, work with a real estate agent to arrive at a competitive price that encourages the buyers out there to make an offer on your home and not somebody else's. Now, let's flip the script and talk about a seller's market. So in a seller's market, there are fewer homes available, but demand from buyers is high. So with limited inventory, homes, well, they tend to sell quickly, sometimes within days, even hours of being listed. Now, this means that buyers have less time to make decisions, which can create a bit of pressure on them to move fast. And that is a great situation for you. Now, a strong indicator of a seller's market is increased competition. Multiple buyers may be vying on the same home, leading to bidding wars and ultimately higher home prices. In this type of market, sellers hold more leverage. Buyers often need to make stronger offers, sometimes waiving contingencies, offering above asking price, or making terms more attractive just to be able to win the deal. So if you're a buyer in this type of market, you have to be prepared, and here's an example for you. So get a pre-approval letter from your lender ahead of time. Well, actually, you should be doing this regardless. Now, this is going to work in your favor for several reasons. First, it's going to help you clarify what exactly your budget is. So therefore, you know what the price points that you can afford. So after all, if you're pre-approved for $750,000, it makes no sense spending your time looking at homes that are $1 million. So second, a pre-approval letter communicates to the sellers that you're serious about buying a home and that you have the financial means to get the deal done. Now, it also gives you a leg on competition if there are multiple offers on the property. So sellers will likely prefer a offer coming in from somebody who is pre-approved versus a offer coming in from a buyer who isn't. Now, a third point about pre-approval is this. It means you're ready to move or act fast rather. As a buyer in a seller market, you need to move quickly. By taking on the pre-approval process, ahead of time, you and your lender have already done a lot of the legwork. So on the other hand, for a seller in a seller's market, it's ideal time to maximize your profit. Sometimes you can get away with pricing your home on the high side given the lack of inventory and the high buyer demand. But even in a seller's market, you want to price your home correctly and to ensure quick and smooth sale rather than having your home linger on the market. So for example, let's say your home appraises for $955,000. In a buyer's market, you might need to price it, let's say like $930,000 to get buyers interested. However, in a seller's market, you might be able to get away with a listing price above appraisal. Now this doesn't mean, go listing your house for 1.3 million. Your price still needs to be realistic. But in a seller's market, that $955,000 home could very well list for $975,000 as an example, or higher, and still have multiple offers. But again, pricing your home strategically is what really matters at the end of the day. So working with a real estate agent to devise a smart pricing strategy will help you capitalize on favorable conditions in a seller's market. So what does this all matter? Well, it's pretty simple. Understanding the market conditions help you make smarter decisions, and as a buyer, knowing when you have the upper hand can literally save you thousands of dollars and help you get better terms. And as a seller, recognizing the right time to sell can help you sell more quickly and for also top dollar. The key takeaway with all of this, your strategy should always align with the type of market that you're in. So with that in mind, if you're a buyer in a buyer's market, take your time and negotiate. You have the advantage, so don't be afraid to ask for repairs, closing costs, assistance, or even a price reduction. If you're a buyer in a seller's market though, be prepared to act fast. Get pre-approved and know what your max budget is and be ready to make a strong offer. And alternatively, or on the other side rather, if you're a seller in a seller's market, price your home strategically to attract multiple offers and maximize your return. And if you're in a buyer's market, focus on making your home appealing as possible. Competitively priced, staging and curb appeal can make a world of difference in getting an offer sooner rather than later or even at all. Remember, at the end of the day, there are always opportunities in real estate no matter the type of market. So whether you're buying or selling, being informed and having the right strategy is what is really going to make the difference. And friends, that is going to wind down the difference between a buyer's market and a seller's market. This was meant to be a small bite-sized video to help you understand the differences between the two. Now, if you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more real estate insights. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I would love to help. Now, if you are looking to buy or sell, feel free to give me a call or send me a text. My number is 949-726-2601. I've called California home for the better part of 3 decades. I'm a veteran entrepreneur, or serial entrepreneur rather, an agent right here in Orange County, California, and I'm happy to help, and I would love to hear from you.